Everyone was like, Quincey, how did you become a rock star? I was like, I learnt the 4 R's. The 4 R's being.
Try your best just to make it quick.
So you're having my baby.
Remember rapping Duke, the hard, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
Wow, color lights up your face.
And with all that, I became Quincey Black English. Q.B.E. Live on.
Hello, Mr. Q.B.E.
Nothing, my brother. I'm just here.
How are you, man?
I'm alright. Just taking in life, taking in the different things. Like I told you the other day, obviously we've always had God in our life, but I just feel like I just need to get closer, and that's where I'm right now. So, and it's feeling good.
It's a positive thing.
Yeah, it's good. It's making me respect the journey more. And then even down to the thing, it's called the covenant. Like it's God in. Look, there's God in that already. That's the name of the thing, isn't it? R8, the covenant, the documentary.
That's
already it's making me feel like it's like God is part of this. He's part of this journey. He's been on this journey all the time with me. So
100% God's part of everyone's
yeah,
life.
he's part of the journey. So
That's it. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions today, just
Yeah, man,
because obviously, you know, this is your doc and we're talking about journeys into music. I don't know, things that gave you inspirations, musical artists that gave you inspirations. What drove you to even perform the kind of music that you decide to perform, and how you got there? But I don't know, let's get started anyway. First of all, what inspired you to pursue a career in music?
We mean that moment of clarity. So basically, right, everybody knows my best friend was Tipsy, yeah? And he died. And Tipsy was like a money man, innit? Like, he's from Peckham, rest R.I.P. Big up his mum, Florence, as well. Yeah, he was a great man, innit? So if he said something, you listened, regardless of what kind of ego you got or who you think you are. He's like one of the powerfulest people. Do you know what I mean? Like thinkers, and like he's a magician, basically. If he decides he wants to do something, he'll make it happen.
He makes it happen.
He makes it happen. And there's not a lot of magicians in the world. There's a few. Do you know what I'm saying? He thinks it. He's like, he had that manifestation thing. He had it. He had it all locked. Like he was already tuned in. Remember, he's, what is it? Yoruba. You know, them powerful people. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yes, anyway, he died under unfortunate circumstances. But before he died, he always used to write to me in prison, because he was in prison too, and he used to say, bro, we're going to start rapping and we're going to start making music. And I'm like, bro.
What year was this?
Probably around 2000. So he died 20 years ago. So he would have died 2004 then, right?
Yeah.
So this is probably around 2003. He's writing me these letters, telling me all this stuff. And I'm like, I remember, I'm fresh on my sentence. Like I'm 2000, and I got sentenced 2002. So this is the year after. So I'm still in gangster mode. I'm still in, I've got a Ross Clark hit list of 10. I'm coming out. And I'm coming out to do it. You know, in my mind, like, obviously, that's not God's plan. Remember what we said, even though you think, you know, taught me something today. Sorry, that air freshener.
Spun it the other way earlier.
Yeah, put it out.
It gets into you, innit?
Yeah, it gets into me. I can taste it in my mouth.
Yeah. That's, I was smoking.
Yeah, I can taste it in my mouth. Sorry. Yeah. See the way I took that? You want one as well?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, don't worry, I can just pause it in the cup.
You'll edit
Yeah.
with this. Cool.
Shall I give that to them?
Yeah, I think you should, because otherwise we're going to done it.
Sorry, we nearly drunk off the whole thing. Because he's interviewing me downstairs. He's interviewing me. Yeah. No, you lot are good, yeah. Yeah, he's interviewing about my musical journey. Remember, that's what the whole thing's about. That's why I'm going to the Studio One, because Studio One is how, obviously you lot put music into me, that's my musical journey, but that's where the music starts, from there. So I'm starting from there, all the way down. I'm going Studio One in the morning, and then we've got Gappy, we've got Asher. What inspired you to pursue a career in music?
Well, to be honest, when you grow in England, you need a form of a recreation that kind of resonates within. Because we're living in a racial society. We're from a Caribbean community, and we're isolated. So the music is basically our sense of consolation, you understand? Because even the music itself is born out of oppression. So therefore, we could affiliate with the feeling of knowing, so right, to remember England cold, you know, and we're isolated and we're under racial deprivation, you understand? So the music was the only sense of consolation and recreation.
And a feeling of home, I suppose.
Yeah, of home, yeah. 'Cause it comes with the beat as well, and the message that was coming behind it, you understand?
Because you know what I found, right, when I was young, yeah? You see some of these songs that we listen to, you know, like, they're classics and that, yeah? Even certain Bob Marley, right? When I listen to it over here, it come with like, I feel depressed.
Well,
But you see when I listen to it in Jamaica, it sounds...
Wall pirates, yes, they rob by, sold into the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my aim was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help the sin?
funny enough, if you understand the Jamaican terminology of weeping and wailing, the music is born out of oppression. It was because, again, I can relate to soul music where your soul is as I say, soul is always related to love making and bad feelings within domestic. So it touches soul. With our beat now, it's more it relates to the oppression. That's why it's more harder. So the music is born out of oppression, really. You understand? That's why I say weeping and wailing and the gnashing of teeth. You understand? Weeping and mourning. So it born out of oppression. You understand? That's why it started from a revolutionary point of view. Still, you understand?
Obviously, things happened. But anyway, when we get into jail, 2003, he's writing me and he's telling me, oh yeah, like this is how we're gonna make our music. I mean, new money. He said we're not gonna be selling drugs no more. He said we're done with that. We're not doing that no more.
So he was trying to find that way
yeah,
up.
He's trying to get exit strategy. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's saying that's what we're doing. He said we ain't selling no drugs. He said, that's dead. He said all we're gonna do is make music now. And he had bare tunes, like 50 Cent was his idol. Do you know what I'm saying? He loved all that vibe. He loved all that singing thing. You know, like you know that singing J thing 50 does?
Yeah, 50.
He was doing that as well. I'm going to the storage and get his folder. And we're gonna go through his lyrics, some of his lyrics. We'll do that.
Yeah.
One episode.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if it's a short episode, we'll go through to
catch
see his
vibe.
lyrics and catch his vibe. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we might even have to make some people talk his songs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If we can find a beat as well, and that guy, our new guy with the guitar, they can make a chorus and then maybe get Little Man to rap some of Tipsy's.
Yeah.
You never know what we could come up with.
Yeah, that's true.
We call it Florence. Medici. Medici?
Yeah.
That's Tipsy's mum's name, Florence.
Okay.
And Medici's on Florence.
Medici's Florence.
We just called the album Florence.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful, isn't it?
That's nice.
Florence, the Renaissance, because the Renaissance comes from Florence.
I get
We're
you.
onto something.
I get you.
We hold me to this, please. Yeah, we're doing this.
Yeah, that's solid.
Alright, cool. We're gonna make Little Man do what he needs to do.
Yeah.
There's something there. So
So do you feel like that? Like he's like the RZA, and I say the RZA when I say that I mean like Wu-Tang.
He's like the RZA.
He's the one. He's the one who.
So who's Jizza?
That's the lyricist. I don't know the whole team. Who's in the whole team? But the RZA, he's the one that. has the
RZA's
plan.
Tipsy.
Yeah.
And Jizza is Exit.
Yeah.
He's the lyricist.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Tipsy had lyrics, but Exit been doing this.
Yeah.
So what it was is, obviously he's telling me, yeah, I need to do this, I need to do that. When he passed, and then he died. Innit? Now before he died, he said to me, yeah, you got to do this. I said, nah, bro. And look how life has changed. I said, nah, man, I just want to be, like, I'll come in your video on like some P. Diddy thing like that. You get me, bro? But I can't really make man see my face and that. But yeah, I'm coming out to be a shooter, so I can't do all of that. You know, like,
the bossy
that's not my
up front
plan.
video thing.
Yeah, I'm not on that. I'll come, because it's you, I'll give you a little thing like that in the video. But that's about it. And he's like, But then he died, innit? And when he died, then I started to read these letters back. And now they started to mean more when he was telling me about this is what we need to do. So it's like I was feeling it. I was getting more into it because that's what he said, and his words are more powerful now that he's died. It's messy, innit, that people's words are more powerful when they dies. And we know it's true because look at Tupac and look at Biggie. Look where they went afterwards. Look at Juice WRLD. Look at all of these people. Like, their catalogue just blows up after they die. It's like it's more important when they die. Yeah, so
Because you can't get it back.
because you can't get it back. So you take it for granted when it's here.
That's right. And
That's a
why-
lesson for life,
That's
for people.
That's
You
right.
understand?
Give people their flowers
So when
right
they're here, give them as much as you
You
can.
were talking about how Tipsy had got you, send you letters.
No, so he sent me letters. So I've read them. And then one night, I was in my cell, went to sleep. No. This is how deep it was. I went to sleep. And that's why I don't think I should. Somehow I need to keep that MEDICI name. Yeah, because I remember, I said, yeah, if I'm going to rap, what's going to be my name? Yeah, and then I went to sleep. You know when you go sleep in the daytime? If you go sleep in the daytime in prison, yeah, and you wake up, yeah, and it's still like, your head is, brother, your head is hurting you different. You know, like, because when you go sleep, you just want to know that another day's gone. You know, off the tally. You just want that to be gone. But if you wake up and it's still bright, and you're still in the same day, it's like you automatically get an instant headache. And I got that instant headache, yeah, but before I went to sleep, I said to myself, I need to find out a name of a rapper. But when I woke up, the TV was on, and it said MEDICI, the Renaissance on the TV. It was like there was a program, and I said, wow, MEDICI. I said, that's my name.
Shakespeare in the flesh, Walt Disney, Nike, Google. Now who's gonna be the MEDICI family and stand up and let me create more? Or do you wanna marginalize me till I'm out of my moment?
Here's some more them I get angry. And this to run the world, them can't stop with them. Man talk off the boat, but them don't know what we plan to see. Yeah, when them talk, them boy they soft like a candy. If them praise from we yard, we lay them out like a Bambi. Yeah, they like a bus, they mark a spit.
Yo, HR baby. Yo.
Certified check out the name, you better run quick here.
Big Miliano.
My DC on the trans.
Yo, Britain's Got Talent, call me showstopper. Black and white tux, Phantom of the Opera. Step out on the street, you know they feel my aura. Angel in the sky sent from Jaja.
It's just like that. Yeah, I went into it and I saw who they was and what they done, and I thought, yeah, I'm with that. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm with that, like, because I didn't look at it from when I'm finding about them. I'm not getting off. Remember, I'm in prison. Maybe if I'm on the internet, people might make you feel different about them. Because you know, on the internet, it's just it's bare foolishness. But where I read the books, like I read books on each character. I read books on their opposites, their ops and all types of stuff. And then I read other books where they were mentioned, but the book wasn't about them. So I could see that they was influential in the world at that time. Like they had the power.
MEDICI, my first mafia.
Yeah, come on. You know the thing.
I must bring anything out.
Yeah,
talk to them. And then we
Come on, let's sort it out, innit? Come on.
man.
They're the people, man. Imagine you know about that thing there. Not everybody know about that thing there, you know?
Trust me.
Trust me.
It's not a normal Jamaican situation.
He was doing this and he was doing that. So I saw that and I thought, yeah, man, I like that. So I took that name. Obviously, the name that I liked most was, his name was Cosimo. It was COSIMO. So I said, okay, I'm gonna take the C, take it off, put the Q, and I'll take the S and put the Z, and it was Cosimo. Do you get what I'm saying? But then I thought, fuck that, I need to own it myself. I took, and then it was like I thought, okay, I took the I and the M out of Cosimo and put that there. But I said, I'm QOZO. And I said, yeah, that's me. QOZO. And I just ran with that, QOZO, MEDICI. And I said, so I'm not being him, I'm being me, but in that space.
In that space. There.
So I ran with that. But then I went to sleep. And then there was some this beautiful Muslim brother, I forgot his name, he was next door to me, some Asian guy. He came running to my cell in the morning. He said, brother. He said, what's wrong? He said, brother, you were screaming last night, screaming. I said, screaming about what? He said, brother, tell me what you was dreaming about. Tell me what you dreaming about, because I heard you screaming, I was banging on the door, and I was trying to, on the wall, and I was trying to get you out of it, but you wasn't listening, you just kept screaming. I said, raw. He said, yeah. He said, think about what you was dreaming about. And I thought about what I was dreaming about, and I remember what I was dreaming about. I went to Tipsy's grave, I dug him, and I was digging him up. Digging him up. You know, like digging all these mud up. And then he went to, the Islam Book of Dreams. And he came back to me and he said, brother, do you know what that means? It means you're going to start off where he left off. On that same path. I said, I don't know what he does, but that's what the dream says. Someone who's digging up the grave, you're going to continue where they left off. Yeah. So I said, wow. And then bam, within the next day, the SO in the prison, who was in Long Larton, called me to the office. There's an in and out tray, and he said, yo, you're not allowed to send out stuff because you're in high security, you can't send out stuff. So you're not allowed to send out no tapes. And I was about to say, but I didn't send out no tape. But someone said, say shut up, don't say nothing. And then he just gave me an envelope. And he said, yeah, don't ever try to send out nothing again. I went back to I said, okay, Gov. Walked back to the cell, saw this tape, and I saw some like graffiti writing on it. I pull it in. I heard Exit. He sounded like Jigger on steroids.
He said genius.
Brother, I said, ooh. And I could tell it was him. I didn't even need to know I know it was it. He sent me the tape from Broadmoor. This is some real stuff. Forget all this baby stuff. This is Broadmoor. And this guy is he's making Jay-Z look like he's not trying. Remember, he's from Texas. So he's got the American accent. He's allowed to have it. Ain't no, oh, you're trying to sound English. You're trying to sound like American. This is Exit. And we know Exit. Big up Exit. Big up his big bro, Frank. It's my guy. You know, you always be my guy. No matter how ups and downs or how life might take us. But you'll always be my guy. Like Exit will always be my guy. And let's not get it twisted. You two brothers will always be special to me in other ways that people may not know. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's deeper than, just... And because as well, Exit and Tipsy, that was my two friends. When we first started moving together in 1997, before anything, like Tipsy was my friend before he went out with my sister in whatever year it was. Tipsy was my bro. Tipsy, Exit, Splash. Those were my three friends.
Did Splash rap?
No, Splash didn't rap. But Splash, when I came out, Splash was designing clothes. Big up Splash, reach out to me, bro, if you're outside still. If you're about, reach out to me, because Splash was my mate.
Today we're sitting down with Mr. Asher Senator. How you doing, Asher?
I'm good, thank you, my brother. It's a pleasure to be here with the man them speaking originality,
It's only right. That's what we come to talk about today still. But firstly, what inspired you to pursue a career in music?
And basically, it started from school. When I was at secondary school, and I started hearing tunes from people like Dennis Brown and Big Youth and cassettes from Jamaica, from Nicodemus and people like that, and Brigadier Jerry with some originality, some real original songs, some uplifting songs, positive songs, some mind-boggling songs. Bunning Babylon, saying we need to leave out of Babylon, we need to unite as people, and that just touched my heart. And people like Burning Spear, I took my first money and bought a Burning Spear album, my first pocket money, and bought a Burning Spear album. Family was upset and said, why would you take your money and buy this? But that's what it is, It's big, man. It's just big. Reggae music, roots music.
I hear that. So how did that affect you in the area you was growing up around, or how did that kind of music influence the people around you?
It definitely influenced me because we built a sound system in our estate called Buchanan, which was in Lansdowne Green Estate in Stockwell. And man, this sound was just our lives. I wanted to be a footballer, but when this sound system came about, I just needed to do music. And what we would do, we would listen to Jamaican music, pirate the music, and chat it back on our sound system. And everyone in our area was down with the culture. The girls, the guys, everyone was down with this culture.
What year was that, would you say?
We're talking about the 1970s, mid-70s.
Look at the German, tune into Rasta sound. Tune in the baddest in the land. Cut more. Beat.
Yeah, so Exit with this tape. I'm listening to this tape. So even though Tipsy put me in a path, Exit is the one that inspired me. He inspired me because I thought to myself, if he can do that, this ain't no just, Tipsy writing me letters and I'm trying to work out how does he rap. No, this guy put it on tape with a beat, like a whole mixtape, like 10, 15 tracks. And I listened to it and it was my favorite album for months. And
So he made the whole album.
He made the whole album, bro.
Yeah, that's dope.
Banging tunes, banger after banger after banger. There weren't nothing weak there. Yeah, so yeah,
how's
Exit is the
doing?
one that inspired. Like Tipsy planted the seed, and Exit put the water on it.
Yeah, and then from there you knew what you needed to do.
From there, I said, if Exit can do it, I can do it. That's how it is, and that's how it works in the world. If you see your friend who you're with do something, you're thinking, brother, he can do it, I can do it. What's the problem? There's no problem. The only problem is you now.
Yeah.
So that's how I looked at it, and then from then, my pen didn't stop. It didn't stop it. It was just like the spirit took my pen. It was just non-stop writing.
Yeah.
And that's coming up towards the Brixton riots time as well.
Yeah, coming up to the Brixton riots, that was amazing. Yeah.
What was that like for you growing up in your area, and how did the music affect that?
That was crazy because I remember that specific day, the very first riots, I had a car that was given to me at them times. It wasn't easy to get a car, but I was given a car, and I was driving through Brixton, and I seen like they're pulling down the jeweler railings on the jeweler's shop, and they're pulling down railings everywhere, and the police are just lined up across the road not doing nothing. So I went to a phone booth straight away. Them times mobile ain't about. So I went to a phone booth straight away, phoned Smiley in Lansdowne Green and said, yo, these people are rioting up in Brixton. He said, pick me up, Senny, pick me up. Boom, picked him up, and we came back and just got involved with what was happening. Significant about that day, you had people that were looting and people that were rioting. You had a man like Nutty that came up to us and said, come, we're going to free the people out of Brixton police station. We're like, what for? He's like, come on, man, we're going to free the people. We said, not us right now. And we went on the move. Then you had people like Hitler from Small Axe Sound, and all he cared about was throwing bricks at the police. That's all he done. He didn't want to loot. He didn't want no money. He didn't want nothing else. He had a vengeance with the police. You had people like that. Then you had the people that was just there for looting purposes.
So how did that start, that riot? What was it really over?
That riot, I believe, started from the police arresting... No, someone had a fight and I think they were stabbed.
What else? I don't know. How can you describe your first musical experience, even as a child, like getting back? Or what kind of music that was listened to around you? Like Mummy Sunday. What's going on Sunday morning when you're cleaning up and that? I'm
not going to say Mummy Sunday because when I'm listening to that music, I'm upset. So all that Studio One stuff you seen, I love you Studio One people, but it was a bad time for me. Bad time for me. Like I was doing a lot of cleaning, I was taking a lot of beatings.
You say beating music?
Yeah, it's beating music. You know what I mean? It's like, what's it called? Roots. It's like Roots, I was going through it. So,
but did that music have an impact on you?
No, it didn't. I don't think it had an impact on me because even when I went to the dances, as soon as I heard, remember, because when I've run away from home and I'm in these big people's dances where I shouldn't be, I hear that music, man. I'm going to sleep, bro. I'm going to sleep. Like that's the part of the dance where I don't want to be here no more. It's not got a good effect on me.
So what was the part of the dance that was for you, or what was the music that? All right,
up tempo.
Two questions.
Up tempo. Remember, I'm in the Ragga days, Mountain Killer.
Yeah.
Mountain Killer, Cobra. But they always go into that section of the revival and that. When it gets to that, I just sit. I remember I used to sit on the speaker box like that, just like that. I remember someone woke me up. I don't know how can I sleep on the speaker box, bro?
With the bass line,
the speaker box up.
with the bass and everything thumping.
Yeah, yo, get up! You know what I'm saying? And remember, you got all these big men, in there, big gazelles, the see-through ones, linen suits. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just there going, because I'm homeless. I mean, but the music, I'm still here. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm still
You're
here.
still vibing.
Still part. No, I'm not even. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
But the music's still part of me. It's banging through me.
Yeah.
Banging through me. The bass is just banging through me. But I'm sleeping on this walkabout because I am probably tired. I've been walking all day here in Brixton. You ain't got no cars. You know what I'm saying? Walking around in circles, getting chased by police, stealing, getting chased by the yard man, you owe you money, just running around and around. When you get to a dance, you're tired. So, you know, you just sleep.
I hear that. I hear that. So when you came out, what was your first?
No, you said what was my first experience.
Yeah.
So my experience probably was Vincent giving me all the reggae sunsplash and the stings to copy for the rest of the family.
Oh,
so I'm sitting down and I'm watching these things and I'm seeing Tiger. I'm a Tiger.
Yeah, come
I'm a
on.
Tiger.
Come
Like,
on.
there's no man that had stage presence like Tiger.
Yeah.
I don't care about. I respect Batting Killer. I respect all these guys, but Tiger. See when them man they run on the stage. He's like a rock and roll star, but with a on a reggae pattern.
Yeah.
There was no guy moving like Tiger. Tiger runs across the stage. He runs that back way. He moves his legs up and down. He does all this stuff, and everyone's getting mad. Like Tiger was a one-off.
Yeah.
I'd never seen no one perform like him before. Have you? Do you know Tiger?
Yeah, come on, man.
No one performed like Tiger. Who performed like Tiger? Who runs up on the stage like Tiger?
Come on.
I've never seen no one like that. Never in my life. And I saw all the best. I saw the best of the best. Lieutenant Stitchies, the Papa Sands, the Pinchers, Frankie Poole, Red Dragon. You see them all on the stage. I've seen them. I know how they move. Most of them don't even move. They just.
So you say you used to copy all the tapes for Vincent?
So basically, Vincent, you know, he's got a big extensive family.
Yeah.
So I had to copy that tape on the VHS recorders. We had two. So I put that one in there, put that, and they done the lead in it, and then as you copy it, bam, next one goes in, and just keep on doing it. So every household.
So how many would you do a day if you was doing something like that?
Maybe 3 every day. 3 every day, at least 4, but maybe 4 a day. And I'm doing it at night time as well, you know. So
you're sleeping to sting.
I'm sleeping there to sting. Like it's in me. It's in me. This thing. It's in me. It's programmed. Yeah. When I'm sleeping, it still feel. I wake up and I'm like, yeah, cool.
Reggae sunsplash.
Bloody Shabbos woke up running across the stage as I wake up. Do you know what I'm saying? Or Ninja Man. It's dying time again. I see a song boy crying. I can tell you by the way. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But then you put me up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah. Moving, oh my God, no.
No DJ anytime. Me Benji said that. Bad boy. Enough boy talk about badness and I'm a fool. Me, original jungle said that. Me no take back them talk.
Yo, me. I don't want no guy come here and talk about bad boy. Me kick down that no, me a bad man, gunman too.
Original.
No, bring badness fire. No, neither you, Shabba, no. Me is young bad boy, I'm go where?
Original.
Bad
no
boy
can't.
Me a bad boy. Me say no DJ no talk this man. No talk. No boy can't tell the DJ me talk. Original gun dog.
Yeah, the one thing that changed everything for me, even though that reggae thing was forced on me, what changed everything for me was Michael Jackson. Like when I saw Michael Jackson Thriller, it was like, yeah, Mom, like I need the jacket.
I think we was all like that.
I need the DVD.
I wasn't that scared. You were scared.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze, and so it looks you right between your eyes. You're paralyzed.
You know what I'm saying? So every time, like, Mom will come downstairs, I'm like, woo, woo, spinning. Woo. Like, I thought I was Michael. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was Michael, so I probably was singing. I just can't remember, but I probably was singing. And I was a bit shy, and I was a bit reserved because obviously Vincent's in the house and he's his aura's very dominating.
He's tuggy.
And he's tuggy. And for me to be going, ooh, ow, ow, don't think that's in line with his agenda. Do you get what I'm saying? So you don't really want to be seen doing all this.
Spinning it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, them when they come down, I'm like.
Bad boy thing
right?
again. Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Mm-hmm. You alright, Quincey? I'm like, yeah. Then times I'm hella sweating, you know. I've been doing backflips, I've been doing all kind of backflips. With my Jacko jacket on, you get me, my thriller jacket. One back. You like, I'm in the thriller jacket, and then when it's on, you alright? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. They're small things, you know, but it's like, rah. That's actually what I was doing because I had the thriller jacket. I'm sweating. Remember, it's 11, you know, sweating my back out, and he's asking me, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Sorry, I'm supposed to be interviewing you here, but you're just that one there. Yeah, no, that one there. Yeah, Vincent, if you see this, have a laugh, bro. Have a laugh. Have a laugh. Trust me.
Peace.
So, boom, you came out of jail, yeah?
Hold on. Just before you jump through the journey,
go on.
You did ask me a question. Let me just make sure it's patterned. Boom. My next part of the journey, I don't want to butt into you.
Go for it.
But my next part of music would be Sunday school. Let's not forget these things.
How often did you go to Sunday school?
Every Sunday.
What, Van used to come pick you up outside?
Van pick me up outside, beep. Got my stupid pointed shoes on that I hated looking at. Do you get what I'm saying?
Brother, my granddad was a pastor, I know.
Yeah, you get me? So it's just like, do you get what I'm saying? I had the tassels and a little, those shoes, man, huh? Can see them now. You can see them now, man. But when I check it, now I'd wear them. You know, in the big man version of them. But when I'm looking at them, I'm like, bro, this ain't make it. This don't look sporty.
But you see what's funny about what you just said just now, yeah? And this is just because I know you, me and you've had conversations previously. So, when you was getting Sunday school, yeah, you hated them shoes, yeah? But you've told me stories where you got your something on you and you're in a mad thing and red tear, and you got Versace shoes on.
I know. You know what I'm saying? So
Versace shoes on. Yeah, trying to say.
And you know, them shoes are usually F3. It's Versace. Some prostitute shoes when you really think about what's good. You know, when you get to understand.
Big sound for your little Quincy's watching from the ringside. I got contacts, niggas on the inside. We them cut work, wrap it up in clean guys.
Honestly, I've got a couple good people around here. I just need to live the rap. Honestly, I spoke to my man early, he said, come link, you get me, so I tried to make that connection and make everything QOZO, you get me?
Yeah, cool. Really, everything up. Free bread and house swag, this is how we blew it. Eat up the rap game, listen how we tune.
Well, I'm gonna need you reckon you can send me a track?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But I can send it to you in that one. Are you ready for the thing?
Come on, you know me.
Yeah, so what, you reckon you can send that thing over to the big man?
My email, yeah?
Yeah, I'll text you his email in a minute still. Yeah, man. Cold one. Cold one still, right. Yeah, so just send it. Text the email right now.
I'll slap that next week.
Yeah,
we get it back next week.
Stunt man. Stunt man, yeah.
I love that.
Jump man, little stunt man. Jump man. Jump man. Jump. Fuck niggas, man, this is how we get.
First thing I want to say is I owe someone an apology. Gigs, I'm sorry for basically pushing something that didn't need to be pushed. And I'm not talking about anything else after, just a situation that we had, which I feel like didn't need to be pushed the way it pushed, because really it wasn't that deep. it was a comment. If there was miscrossed wires or anything, it didn't need to go that far. And I want to apologize because when I look back on it now, I can see where my attitude was wrong. You get me? Because when I think about it, you done more for me. When I look back now, obviously only time reveals things, innit? So you done more for me than anybody has from the industry, or someone who's in the industry, or on the roads of the industry. You know, like anyone in this game has done for me. You've done more. And I can tell you because you came in my drama series when I started out. You can go and see it for that 3rd episode or something. We sat down in the Nando's, and even on that day you helped me twice because you gave me a song. No, you actually offered the opportunity. Am I ready? Da-da-da-da, and we laughed and da-da-da-da. And then you sent me the tune to my email. I thought you just done it for the show, but you actually sent me the track. You spazzed out on the track. And I believe that track, you should, even without me, you should put that track out. You know what I mean? Because really, I didn't even know what to do after, really. Because that is the hardest I've heard gigs. Check it out.
Stunt man, jump man, make a nigga wanna slump man. Got that big sound for you, little. All the Quincy's watching from the ringside. I got contacts, niggas on the inside. We them cut work, wrap it up in clean guide. AMG sign sitting on the rim side. This is how we do it. Free bread and house swag, this is how we blew it. Eat up the rap game, listen how we chew it. Let it digest, piss it out and poo it. Where the fuck's are my gorillas at? How you real as motherfuckers that be real as that? Thinking swagger man will slap off in my Gilla hat. I see you stunning with that baller but you still a slag. I tell her hottie get you going out to dinner swag. Any chick you see.
You know this love and more, you know